RJ, for you guys, I guess going into that second half, I think it was a 19-4 run that you guys started getting on. What do you think allowed you guys to start to kind of break the game open from that point?
We was able to get stops and then run in transition, so we knew they weren't that good in transition. So with myself, Elliot, Seth, Ian, Drake, we know like we could get up and down. We're athletic, we're quick enough to beat the defenders down. So that's what we was able to do. We was able to get stops. I think sometimes in the first half we was losing sight of our man. He was able to get backdoor cuts and easy ones. So they were just scoring off our mistakes. And we changed up the second half, and that's why we went on our run.
And then when you guys, Seth, and Cadeau, obviously kind of allows you guys to get a lot of speed out there and a lot of playmakers on the court. Yeah. I guess when you were, repping it in practice during the offseason, when did it kind of click for you that, that trio as a starting five, or within the starting five, would be kind of a good formula for you all?
Yeah, I mean, I think just throughout the season, getting comfortable with it and the rhythm. The off season, we did a lot of competition, so Coach Davis would split the guards up just so we could compete. And I think iron sharpens iron, so we was able to get after it. But as the season started to pick up a little bit, we tried to implement that 3-guard lineup just to see how it works. It's been working really well for us. There's not a lot of teams that can hang with us in the country, especially in transition. And we're able to not only create for ourselves, for others. But so that's what's been working for this trio.
I know it's nothing new, RJ, but the way Elliot is able to attack bigger guys and finish, change hands with the left. I mean, for a guy that's a similar size, is that just something that continues to impress you about him? Just the ability to finish like that over bigger guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's always been like an elite finisher, just even from his AAU days. The way he's able to use his athleticism to get into the body of the opponent and then be able to finish amongst 7-foot guys. I mean, I think it's incredible, especially for somebody at his size. So just for him to get in the lane and finish with either hand, I mean, I knew that was Elliot, but I had to give him props for the 2 back-to-back for the left hands, but that was tough.
And you can feel it when he's starting to turn the speed on a little bit, can't you? Like you can see him sort of setting it up.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know as soon as he gets a full speed like that, he's going to the rim. I don't think other teams know that yet. So, I mean, we know that because we play against him every day in practice. So, it's nothing new to us. So, I'm just glad that he's able to kind of just showcase his talents.
How important is Elliot to you guys, considering how the game went when he was on the bench in the first half and how it went otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a better job in the second half of kind of getting the ball moving. In the first half, they went to 2-3 zone, and the ball still was stagnant a little bit. It was just going from top to the wing to the wing. We didn't push guys down, we didn't get the ball in the middle, so we did a better job of doing that. And having Elliot out there to be able to push the pace and get into the transition routes.
Thanks, RJ. Here's Elliot.
Get a lead there to start the second half.
It's 2:30.
How frustrating was it to sit for so long in the first half?
Yeah, it was really, really frustrating. I don't like sitting helplessly on the bench. I can't do anything. I don't really like that. So it was hard for me. That was the first time I did it this year.
But when you were in, the offense and the transition seemed to flow. Can you talk about that rhythm?
I feel like my role on this team is to push the pace. So when I get in, that's one of my main objectives to do is just push the pace, get everybody running. I do that with pitch aheads. I try to pass the ball ahead of me.
Do you guys jet lagged at all? How long did it take you to adjust to the time zone?
I feel like we're good right now, even though it's really late at home. We slept 2 nights, so I feel like we're good. It hit us though yesterday. We were really tired. So today's better.
For you on those fast breaks, obviously you had a lot of left-handed finishes, not just with the left hand, but they were kind of off balance, over people. Can you talk about just the mid-air balance required to convert on some of those layups?
Yeah, for me it's like second nature. I don't really think about it because I work on that. I work on my body control and staying on balance when I'm finishing. So it's just something I work on pretty much.
Is it like you have another gear when you head to the basket?
Yeah, for sure. I try to go a little bit faster.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go with
What about dealing with the zone today? How did you guys handle that?
Yeah, it was good. We got into our sets, and I feel like we executed, and we were making shots, so I felt like we did good there against the zone.
What did you like about the way you guys defended? It seemed in that second half, one thing Hubert talks a lot about is the defense kind of initiating the pace. How do you feel the defense initiated that pace in the second half?
Yeah, I feel like when they're making a lot of shots and they're in the zone, it's hard to get in transition because they're just making it into zone. So we're just trying to get stops and push the ball. I feel like our team, we really don't have trouble scoring. I feel like we have a lot. We can score in a different variety of ways. So we just like to take pride in defense. And that's what we try to focus on every game.
What do you like about that lineup you guys have, that trio of, you, Seth, RJ? I know you guys have, run that obviously all season long so far. But I guess having those three guards, what do you like about the, options that gives you?
Yeah, I think Seth and RJ are the two best guards in the country. And I feel like I'm the third right there after them. So just having them on my side is great. I feel like we're really underrated defensively. We could guard bigger guys. Like Seth was matched up against a 6'10" guy, and we're switching off him. So I feel like defensively we're really good, and that helps with our offense.
I'm curious, why do you put yourself at third?
I just feel like they got it. Yeah, I'm number 3 though, for sure.
But you've had the best season so far with 3 guards, statistically, and just the way you lead the team, whether you want to admit it.
I guess.
Elliot, what are you looking forward to? So obviously last year you had the Bahamas trip, 3 games in a row. What are you kind of looking forward to, I guess, in that?
Coming out the second half, it seemed like you guys really got the transition game into gear. What was going on there?
We just wanted to set the tone. We thought we had good spurts in the first half, but it wasn't consistent enough, so we just want to come out and set the tone and get out and play fast.
And you really put up more points in the second half. What was working for you better in the second half?
Just had the Swiss mentality to be aggressive, get paint touches, and then go off from there. So it worked. Wanted to get fouled, so I drew a few fouls. But yeah, it was just to be more aggressive. That was going to be the game plan.
How hard was it in the first half, and how different is the offense when Elliot is sitting?
To be honest, I don't even realize it, but Elliot is our best facilitator. He's our best playmaker. When the ball's in his hands, great things happen. So, I love playing with him.
Seth, how did you see, one thing Hubert talks a lot about is the defense kind of dictating the pace you guys get to play with. How did you see that start to take form in the second half? You guys were getting steals, active hands.
Yeah, we saw it instantly. We saw once we got stops, we got out and ran, we scored or got fouled in like 4 seconds. So we saw it, and we know that it's more than capable. We just have to really commit to it and really dive in on defensive end. We can do that for 40 minutes, and we can play fast how we want to play. So first 40 minutes, so we just got to do it.
How often was the word rebounding mentioned at halftime and during the second half?
It was mentioned a lot. They were killing us. They were getting a lot of second chance points. I don't know how many second chance points they had in the first half, but it was a lot, and it was way more than liking. So
is it just desire, or is it what was going on?
Yeah, they wanted more than us in the first half. They out hustled us and got some more second chance opportunities.
How much do you think you'll be hearing rebounding?
That's what I was just saying.
Did you ask him?
Yeah, probably every other minute we're on the court.
Yeah,
probably every other minute we're on the court. It's emphasized. It's been emphasized, and we just got to continue to emphasize it because if we can win the rebounding battle, good things can happen.
Seth, when I guess the season was starting to get going, maybe it was the preseason or even the season opener, when you kind of see 3 guards in that starting lineup, you being one of them, I guess kind of what was your I don't know if reaction is the right word, but kind of your reaction when you saw, hey, we're going to really be starting 3 guards out here?
It's what I expected. It's what I betted on. It's what I thought was going to happen because, Coach Davis always says when it comes to playing time, this and that, we're in control. So I did everything I could to make sure that I was in control of, dictating what was going to happen, and that's what happened. So, I love the 3-guard lineup, how fast we're able to play, how versatile we can be on and off the ball. It's a lot of fun.
I was about to say, it seemed like the speed that you guys are able to play with, having 3 ball handlers, 3 playmakers out there really kind of, makes
right.
sense.
Absolutely.
And you can sort of feel it coming too, like with the steals and the attack.
Yeah,
It sort of starts building upon itself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The second there's a missed shot, we're getting out and trying to run, trying to dunk with somebody. So y'all see it.
Yeah, yeah. We enjoy watching it. I feel like there's a little fire from Cade Tyson in the second half tonight. He flexed on somebody there at one point. My point is, I feel like that's kind of is that a good thing to see from him?
Absolutely. He's starting to just release himself, play free, play with emotion. Not concerned about what anybody think about him. And, when you do that, I was there. That was me the last year and a half, last 2 years. So I know how it goes. When you just let go of it and you just play freely, like he's been doing these last 2 games, a lot of good things can happen.
One more. Where'd he get the black eye from?
He got it in practice. I didn't see it, but I guess he got elbowed in practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elliot was really talking about the importance of getting a trophy in Maui. He was bringing up how, last year in the Bahamas, losing that second game. How much have you guys kind of talked about not only taking part in this 3-day Maui invitation, but winning the whole thing?
We definitely talked about winning it. that's something we kind of have a whole list of things that we want to accomplish. We write out in the preseason as a team and we sign it. Winning the Maui Invitational was one of them. We know we came short last year to. I mean, you can say a lot of things why we lost that game, but I think it was a game that we shouldn't have lost. So, it's kind of a get back tournament for us.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.